Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Monday night training, and it is December 15th. We're going to keep this kind of short because it is the holiday season. I know everybody has presents to wrap and all that kind of stuff. We're going to be talking about kind of a deeper version of your contact list. And it's like, yeah, I know I need to add names. This is a little bit more than that because I've been coming along, um, people kind of hitting their business because they haven't bothered to take the time to build that contact list and develop the relationships, right? So some of you it's going to be a reminder. For a few of you, it might be new stuff. Let's talk about celebrating. Let's celebrate. Let's raise your hand if you've enrolled one person so far this month. One. All right, Jennifer, Patty. Doris, very, very, very good. Raise your hand if you've enrolled two people so far this month. Three. Has anybody enrolled more than three people this month? No? Okay. All right. Good job, you guys, and congratulations for being here. All right. Let's get going on this. All right. Isn't this a fun graphic? December. Did I hit record? Did I hit record? I did. Okay. You guys heard that already. All right, you guys, how many people have saved this date? January 3rd, right? Um, 10 a.m. Mountain, 9 Pacific. Guys, know your time zones. It is great if you can invite people to your house. I keep saying this. I am going to be showing this on Zoom. And then afterwards, if you're doing a party, if you want to join me on Zoom, whatever the case is, afterwards, we're going to have a little launch party of our own where we're going to talk about the products and whatever they talk about and whatever services and really dive down into it. We senior and aboves get a little glimpse into some of the things, so I get a little bit more information that I can share with you that they may glaze over on some of this. So that's why it's kind of good to be on those calls because we have a once a month meeting with Frank Vandersloot. That's who we're meeting with. It's so cool. It'll be good to see and talk to him. So that's kind of a joy. Hey guys, remember this is going on in December, but remember the rule is when you set up an account, they have to order within 48 hours to get that free lotion. And I know Crystal, who's not on here, she's dealing with morning sickness stuff. For those guys that missed it, Crystal Hines is pregnant. So you missed that announcement. That's really exciting. And she's got some morning sickness. I said sleep and throw up. That's all you got to do right now. But she literally, I know, remember those days. But she had somebody kind of stalling and she pulled out the whole, hey, I don't mean to push you, bug you, but I hate for you to lose lotion just because you didn't, place an order. You've got till tonight to do it and then you get that lotion. And the girl didn't respond, but she placed her order. So that's really good. Use that. Nobody wants to use. I equate it to this. I mean, how many of you guys would drive down the street and throw out 20 bucks out of the window? No, that's what this is about. Don't throw money out the window. All right, this is exciting. I've got some people that are going for this new first time $1,000 minimum check. Remember, this is new this time around. If you already have 4 people enrolled, you only need to enroll 4 more, right? But if you have 6 or 7, by 6 or 7, you still have to enroll 4. So if you only need 4, you only have to enroll 4. And the reason I'm emphasizing this because the last time they did it, you had to enroll 8 to get this. This time is different. You only have to enroll 4 to get $1,000. So it is only the 15th of the month, you guys. You can help people to make $1,000 to help pay for Christmas. Because remember, they're going to get paid January 12th, which is very cool. Are you out there telling people about this? We need to be. All right, I'm excited. Have you guys seen this? AI has a new, Melaleuca has a new site, Melaleuca, mellowwellnessai.com. Mellowwellnessai.com. And the way that it looks is like this. You do have to set up your own password. So this is not your Melaleuca login. Okay. And you can ask questions like Melaleuca for healthy skin. Like, what's a good question? What product helps remove mold? I don't know.
Is this an app, Sandy, or do you have to go to the website?
No, this is just what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
MelaWellnessAI.com. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Here's your answers for removing mold. Solumel, Tub and Tile, Melamagic, Soluguard. Huh? In
Magic the
addition, increase your
bomb.
ventilation, keep humidity levels lower than 60% by using a dehumidifier. Regularly clean and dry areas where moisture tends to accumulate. How do you currently manage mold in your home? Would you like tips on preventing this occurrence? Yes, I would like tips. How do you prevent it? Great. Here are some um here are some effective tips to help mold prevention. Have your sister clean your bathroom. I think that was on there. Control humidity levels.
That's almost as bad as Chat GPT.
Use mold resistance. There you go. Very good. Does Melaleuca have a product to help reduce age spots? Asking for a friend. We're being
And
all that people.
thank you.
Sabella Defense Repair Serum, Sabella Daily C Moisturizing, Sabella Oil Overnight, Sabella C. So it's all the Sabella C stuff. And the Deep Marine Age Overnight Cream. These products work synergistically. You guys know what synergistically means? Means together. You can't just do one, you got to do them all. Okay? So it's the C line. Defense Repair Serum, Defense Cream. There we go. For best results, consider incorporating a daily sunscreen into your skincare. Pfft. Okay, very good. Anybody else have a question they want to ask AI? Anybody? Can't see anybody's face, only see a few people. No?
Yeah, ask it, which essential oil should I add to these to increase the effectiveness?
Huh? Which essential oil should I
Which,
add?
which oil should I add to these to increase the effectiveness?
It's gonna say frankincense, frankincense, frankincense. Ooh,
Frankincense, and then that one that
frankincense.
starts with H. Oh, frankincense. Ooh, lemon.
Ah,
TG
whoop,
lavender,
whoop.
geranium. Wow, geranium? I would have
Yeah.
lost that Jeopardy question. Sure would have. Frankincense. I'm surprised that what is that essential oil that starts with the E H hachana, right?
Helichrysum, helichrysum.
Helichrysum.
I just said that, Patty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hachakama. Okay, so you guys, here we go. We've got this Melaleuca AI, melaleucawellness.com. I suggest this is your honey-do list. Write this down. Send a did you know text to your customers and let them know that this is there and say, did you know that we have this AI tool that to help you to ask your questions? I think it's pretty cool. I just learned how to remove an age spot. Asking for a friend, right?
You know what? This replaces. I feel like this replaces the R.M. Berry book.
Oh, big time. Big time. Yeah,
Yeah.
good point. Yeah, so I had when this first came out, which has just been recently, I got on there and played around, and boy, you talk about sucking up your time, but it is so easy and so great because it is just geared toward Melaleuca products. So thank you, whoever came up with this one. I love it. Please hear me. You have to set up your own username and password. This does not link to your Melaleuca username and password. It does not. You have to set up your own on this. So write the site down. Step 2, send out a text to your customers. Hey, did you know you might want to try this? Okay. Michelle.
Yeah. With this, can this be for former customers that no longer have their account?
Ooh. Oh, awesome idea. Writing it down.
Because I was thinking, yeah.
Ask it. Maybe she'll tell you. Maybe she'll answer you.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, you know what? Okay. I don't know if this can do it. This may be total bomb, but let's try it, shall we? Let's see. Can you guys read that? What would you suggest I send to former customers about this site to encourage them to set up a new account? Let's see what this says. Maybe later. We'd love to welcome you back. Discover the new Meluka products. Dear customers, we hope this message finds you well. We wanted to reach out because we've made some exciting updates to our. I went too far. Made some exciting updates to our Meluka site, and we believe it's a perfect time for you to take another look. Here's what you should revisit, why you should revisit Meluka. New improved products, qualities you can trust, exclusive offers, personalized recommendation, community sports. Let's get started. There's nothing in there about this, so I would probably tweak it to say, can you include this AI site and how this is cool?
Scroll down, please, so I can take a photo of the question that you asked it.
There you go. There you
Hold
go.
on, let me.
There you go.
Hold still. Hold still. Thank you. Oh no, stop. Wait.
But what I probably would
Photo.
do, you guys, is ask it, can you write this again and include the Mela Awareness AI site in this information? That's what I would do. So,
And you didn't ask it if they could get this. You asked her about setting up a new account, but you didn't ask her to if she was available, if AI wasn't available to new customers.
and Deborah just made her a girl. Mhm.
What?
You said you didn't ask her. Okay. It's obviously a guy, Deborah. It's obviously a man. Because if it was a girl, she would have known what I wanted to say, and she just would have answered it. But it's a guy, so I had to be very specific and go back and re-ask it over and over and over again. Okay. All right, you guys, let's talk about our contact list, okay? The reason I am bringing this up, whenever I have a conversation once, twice, three times, I have to turn it into a slideshow. And these are the conversations I've been having with a lot of people about your contact list and how it is your business pipeline. And it has to be a part of what your daily activity is, because even if you are brand new, like our new friend on here, you're going to run out of names if you do not actively work on this. And building your contact list has to be consistent. Okay. You guys, network marketing doesn't fail. What we do doesn't fail. It's because, and it doesn't fail because people aren't talented. Like, oh, I wasn't born knowing how to do this. Nobody knows how to do this, right? This thing that I just recently revealed about a website is because of all the times that I failed, not having a great system. But part of the reasons why people stall is because their contact list isn't growing. And if you don't have a way and the time to invest that energy in that, you're going to eventually work through your phone and eventually work through all your Facebook friends. You're going to be stuck, right? So, why your contact list managers, you guys? It's not about selling, it's about options. Have you ever thought of it like that? This is about options. And so, conversations, when you have a lot of people to talk to, your conversations feel relaxed. Follow-up feels natural because you have a lot of people in your pipeline. You never feel desperate. Like I've only got 3 people I can talk to. Those 3 people better say yes or I'm screwed here, right? But when you have 5 people that are in your contact list, it's always having a momentum. You're always moving people from one place to the next to the next. Over 80% of enrollments in network marketing come from warm market connections, not strangers. Over 80%. So let me ask you this question. I want you to write this question down. When am I developing a warm market? When am I developing a warm market? That's the question you have to ask yourself. You need to look at your calendar and go, when am I doing that? Okay. So building your list doesn't have to be overwhelming. You don't need 3 hours a day. You need consistency. Consistency. So if you add 3 to 5 names a day, just 3 to 5, you guys, spend 10 to 15 minutes on list building that list. Stack it into something you already do, like coffee, scrolling, TV time. Put that in there. That means 150 new contacts per month. Think about that. That's a lot, but are you spending that? So let's just break this apart, right? When is your 10 to 15 minutes? When is it? When do you have it on your schedule? Because it's got to be there. It's not just going to happen. It's like saying, oh, I'm just organically going to organize my closet. Well, maybe Patty would do that. But for the rest of us, it has to be a scheduled time or it's not going to happen, right? Can I get an amen to that? Everybody schedules time to organize their closet. It doesn't just happen. But 15 minutes a day, consistently. Now, here's your goal. Now, write this goal: 15 minutes, 3 to 5 names. That means after a couple days and you've only got one, it means, what am I doing? I'm spending too much time actually watching their videos. That's what's going on. So work it into your schedule. The most successful builders don't find time, they assign time. And I cannot stress this enough. The time I do mine is in the morning before my meetings or right after my meetings. This is the first thing that I do, add names to my contact list. Okay. But you guys look at the things where you can do this. For those of you that have a full-time whatever, I just looked up. I just saw Terry, Patty, they have full-time other things that they do. Michelle, your morning coffee, sit there and do it. During your lunch break. Waiting in car lines, you guys. I have a pharmacy, which I don't go to very often, but there's always a line. And so I sit in my car for the drive up thing because I actually do work while I'm sitting there. 100% of the time I work there. Before bed. After posting on social media, go into and add names to your contact list, but you have to put it on your calendar. As we go into the new year, this is non-negotiable. You have to schedule this time. So small daily actions compound. It goes fast. It really adds up over and over and over when you do this. Why your list has to come from multiple places, and this is the thing that I've been talking about all week with people. If your list only comes from one place, your business feels fragile. Think about it. If I'm only getting them from people I go to church with, and after a while, people are going to go, oh, here's the Meluka lady. She's going through that. You got to go to another church because you're going to run out of people, right? Strong businesses pull from a lot of different markets. And think about your organization from hitting these markets. Some of you are stronger in certain areas, like everyday life. I would look up and I would see Deborah's really good about meeting people in restaurants, and when she spends a night at a hotel or at a store, she's so good about just walking up and talking to people. Patty's very good about events. She's got a girls' night. She's got a fundraiser thing. She's got a this. She meets people at events, go to the pool. Community groups, Doris. Doris has got a fabulous community where she lives. I'm good at Facebook, right? Some people, Terry's still working on phone contacts and developing people that she meets at the store and this and that. So, but the goal is to look at all of these little buckets. And I want you guys to take a picture of these buckets and realize that there's more buckets. There's community, everyday community groups. That's church. That's the gym. Right? That's networking groups. There's also leads. We've got leads on there, but you cannot just go from one. So your stats, people are 6 to 8 times more likely to engage when they recognize you from more than one place. This is why it's so important that you make yourself in your community. And this is such a big statement, you guys. Variety equals stability. Because when you have people coming in from a lot of different places, but even just Facebook and Instagram alone, if you're adding 3 to 5 names just from that, that's going to build pretty fast. But for those of you that are new, start with your phone. Those that have been doing with a little bit, go back to your phone. Have you actually literally gone through your phone and say, okay, here's my A in my contacts. There's Annie. Does she go in my warm contact, or does she need to go on my engagement list because I need to develop that relationship? Go to the next one. You guys know you can download your phone list and print it, right? You can do that. Google it. Go to YouTube. It'll teach you how to do it. So if you think about this, you guys, this is about people. You're not collecting names, you're creating connections. Think about that. You have a story, they have a need, there's a season in their life, and then a possible solution, what's going on. If you really think about it, if I was to meet Michelle, whether on Facebook or I met her at her school, she has a story about her life, and I need to find out that need. And is she in a season in her life where she needs Melaleuca? And how can I help her with that? And these are the things that we collect from people. You're collecting information and stories and seasons and solutions. That's what you're doing. You're not just sticking a person in the lane. This is why your job is not to decide for them. I can't decide for Michelle. No, she's too busy. She doesn't need to get healthy. Doris is so busy, she doesn't need a retirement. It is not up to you guys to decide for these people their life. And this is the first thing that you have to train new people when you're talking to them, is they go, oh, I don't know about this person. They're really busy. And I have this week found myself going, why are you deciding their life for them? Why are you doing that? And I had someone say, well, I just know them. I said, well, how would they feel if they came to you in 6 months and went, why didn't you tell me about this? I could have used that $1,000. How would you feel? So you guys, the takeaway, growing your contact list means easier conversations with everybody. Okay? It's a better follow-up with them when you truly do have information about them. You have more confidence, more consistency, more results. Okay, if your business feels stuck, don't work harder, just grow your list. Grow your list, and small actions have bigger results. One of the things that I came up with for you guys, I'm going to post is this. It's a 200 ways, 200 name memory joggers, which Melaleuca has one of these too, but I'm going to post this. It's just things to think about for people, gym friends, people from church. Even if you stop right here, family and relatives, if you contacted all of them or put them on your contact list. And remember, these are people that you have to help, not people that you like. So you can have people on here that you may not like. Friends from school. That's how I met Tammy. You guys know Tammy. Old neighbors, current neighbors, co-workers, past and present, people from church. Look at all this. Parents of your kids' friends, wedding guests. This is pronounced realtor. Realtors. Not realtor, but realtors. Facebook friends. Anyway, I'm going to post this for you guys. There's also a video that I'm going to post that's an older version of me talking about your contact list and going into greater detail. And I encourage you guys to keep that video, keep this list, pass it off to people, because when you have someone new, this is the first lesson you have to teach them, is that part of your schedule. Because remember, if I'm going to be working with Leanne for the first time, my first job really is to help her to look at her calendar and help her plug this stuff in. And this is the thing that needs to be in her calendar. I just was talking to Jennifer today. When are you going to do this? This is a big part of it. You cannot just use one group. It has to be varied, right? Think about Christmas right now. Think about one company. How many times have you seen Christmas ads like from Kohl's? Do you guys have Kohl's or Target? I saw a Target ad at the movie theater that was amazing. It was a dance show thing. I have no idea what they were wearing. I literally, David and I went, that was a Target ad. Did you see their clothes? I said, no, I saw a sequin skirt. That's all I saw. It was all dance. I loved it. Target on Facebook, Target on, and I don't even shop at Target really. And Target is all over the place saying it is Christmas. They're not just taking one channel. They're not just using Facebook. I got a flyer in the mail. I saw TV. I saw it at the movie. I saw it on Facebook, got an email, got a flyer. They're doing all different kind of channels to get as many people as they possibly can to say, hey, let me funnel you into a system to tell you about Target. Coca-Cola, Christmas ads, same thing. Saw it in the movie theater. Saw a poster in the movie theater. Saw something on Facebook. Saw something in email. Saw something on the news. Right? Now that's us. We market Melaleuca. So our different channels on talking to people have to be just as varied. And your job is to sit there and go based on where you live. If you live in a town of 300, like Deborah, if you have no way to get around, no car mobility issues, you live in a foreign country like Patty, whatever your situation is, how creative can you get with what you have in front of you? And it starts by, this is like Deborah got creative. One of the ways, in case some of you guys don't know, when Deborah and I were talking about Facebook groups and how she could reach out, she literally lives in a town of 300 people. There are more cows that live around her than what she's got humans. She started a free sign language class on Facebook. And that's how she gets people that's how she gets to meet people, find out about their lives, their stuff, and she can funnel them into the conversation about Melaleuca. That's one of her little tags, is she started a free class. So is there something that you can teach for free? To have a little system there. How much time are you spending on developing relationships just from your phone? You know, one of the things that it's said to do is go through your phone, you guys, and decide those people that you haven't talked to. Take 10 of them and text them tonight. Hey, I haven't talked to you forever. I just want to say Merry Christmas. What's been going on in your life? Don't ask, how are you? Ask an open-ended question. If you ask how I am, I'm going to say, fine. Good. Thanks for asking. Then it's done. Ask an open-ended question, right? The biggest question is, when are you doing this? And it has to be consistent, consistent, consistent. Because if you're not consistent, then your people dry up. Okay? That is the training tonight. Does anybody have any questions or comments or observations that you need to go over? All right, because I'm brilliant. I'm going to post this video, along with a video that I did a while ago. I had a red streak in my hair. That'll tell you how long ago it was. That is about more depth about building your contact list, along with this. And that list I just showed you, 200 mind joggers for coming up with a list. So I wish you guys a super Merry Christmas. And everyone say bye. Bye.